In this video we are going to talk about Project Winter, a new multiplayer co-op survival early access game coming now on February the 7th. So it's in around 2 days this game is coming. It had already a beta. I was not participating in the beta, but we're going to find out what the community says in the discussion spot later. So Project Winter, it is written on the Steam store page, my friends, is an 8-person multiplayer game focusing on social deception and survival. Communication and teamwork is essential to the survivor's ultimate goal of escape, gather resources, repair structures, and brave the wilderness together. So it's a game coming from Canada, I think. So it's developed by Other Ocean Interactive. I can click on it. No, not popping up. So Other Ocean Interactive. So they made already Dark White Zero, Giant Carp, and Yu-Gi-Oh games. Interesting. I never played a Yu-Gi-Oh game, so I can't really say if it's good. And it's published by Other Ocean Group as well. What I see here immediately are microtransactions, €3.50, €2.65 for some skins, I think. So it's a multiplayer game. Multiplayer games are nowadays made to mostly sell in-game items for for very high prices, as we all know. So it's very much possible that this game is going to have a price tag that's maybe a bit cheaper, but at the moment it's not really clear here. And I would say before I talk too much about this, it's time to jump in the game and watch the trailer together also with some gameplay, and then we're going to analyze it.
Survival is hell, even at the best of times. But it gets easier when you're not alone. We can do anything if we work together. Escape and freedom is within our reach. Just as long as we remember. To trust no one.
Alright, so this was the trailer of Project Winter, my friend. So obviously there's some problems with the connection to Steam. And I think it looks actually very nice. What I especially like is the graphic style. The graphic style of this comic, clean design. I like also that it's a multiplayer game that you play in an isometric perspective, which is very rare nowadays. Multiplayer games are mostly played in a third-person perspective or first-person perspective, of course. And the trailer is a bit dark. So okay, here we can see the skins, so you can buy them to look kind of more funny. I always wonder who pays money for this, but that's not my business. I mean, if you want to spend money for this, then do it. But of course you don't have to, or it's better if a game doesn't force you to spend money in order to win. And it looks very interesting. So I like this Canadian style, the dark environment, kind of the white snowy environment, but with a very dark ambient tone in it. As you could hear in the trailer, it's like deception. Don't trust anyone. You have to work together. So it's like come on, we play all together, but in the end we're going to beat each other up. So it's a bit like this. So. But anyways, I would say it's a very interesting game. and I'm looking forward to try it out. So I would really love to play a demo or a beta. So I hope the early access is not going to it's not going to be too expensive. Maybe also they're going to have some free-to-play weekend, etc. So I'm a bit reluctant to purchase it immediately, and I think this looks impressive. So the warm thermo lake there, very cool. So it has a lot of style, and the bear here, they all fight against a bear, eight people against a bear. So it's pretty cool. So is it a battle royale game? It was not really clear. All right, so let's check the discussion board. Maybe here we find out some more information. That's always very important to check out the discussion board. So 22 hours ago, I got key for game and already revoked. Okay, so this was someone that participated in the beta. How much is the game going to cost, or will it be free to play? $20. So, okay, here we have a price tag now, $20. Survivor reward, ending match. Waiting for the match to end for survivor points is a Peter, 25 minutes or more. Trying to complete a progression or get some coin to unlock boxes is a hassle. Idling in ghost mode, maybe giving 25% of survivor box during exiting the match, or have I based the number of players still alive. Ghosts should be able to leave at any time without issues or downside. Staying as ghosts until end of rounds is very unnecessary and adds nothing to the game. Yeah, it's annoying. Okay, the problem is that people had to, when they die during a match, they have to wait until the match ends in order to start a new game, and without losing their, let's say, without losing their experience points, etc. I have to admit, I really dislike this myself. It's when I have to stay in a game for like 10-20 minutes just to get the XP, and when I died prematurely. No. This has to be changed, my friends. This has to be changed. Alright, gun glitch since the last patch this morning. Content file blocked, so people just have some problems. Okay, this seems to be one of the biggest issue for grinding. So grinding is made a bit more difficult. That's if you want to make a grinding motivational game, it's always good to give people for everything they do in the game, you have to give them some things like XP, giving them the reward of success, rewarding, compensating the time they were putting into the game. That's very important for all those social multiplayer games, I would say. But of course, it's the developer's decision, and I mean, it's going to be an early access game. You can participate in the development, and I'm sure all the critics will be heard and will be implemented in this game. It's not going to be a big, huge game, I guess, on the player base. I don't expect it to grow exponentially, but I think it's possible to be a decent game. A decent game with a nice player base that is continuously playing it. But all of this is, of course, not 100% sure. So let's wait 2 days until the early access comes out, and then we can then we see how many people are online in this game. So in early access games, it's just my personal opinion, the first 2-3 weeks are very important. They're very important for a game to start up. If it dies in the first 3-4 weeks, it's going to be very difficult to revive it later and make it a success. So people should know this, and developers should know this too. But I don't want to be now too negative. So since I think it's a great game, it's very interesting, and it's as an early access, our critique of the community will be heard. What I don't like, that there are skins already to purchase and the game has not even been released. So, don't like it. But, I mean, let's wait how this game is. Let's wait how it is. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video. See ya, guys.